think that's neat. Hey everybody, this week we're going to bring you another tool review. As you know, we've been trying to, start making some things for some craft shows, so we're slowly adding some tools as we go. And we're trying to do this shop on a budget. I don't have a whole lot of room in my shop. You see, I'm just working out of my garage here. And so we're trying to keep tools small and honestly inexpensive until, we got to make sure we able to make a living at this and make money at it. And so I'm trying not to type a lot of money into it. But this week we're going to bring you the 10-inch, it's the 15-amp Craftsman table saw. It is the portable model. I compared it when I went to buy this. I always try to compare it to other things, and this video is not sponsored. Craftsman did not give us this table saw. We paid full price for it. But it's basically the same size, same amp, same size blade as the Cobalt and the DeWalt that Lowe's carries. We did buy this from Lowe's, and it's half the price. Actually, it's less than half the price of the DeWalt. The DeWalt was like $5.99. I don't remember the price on the Cobalt, but I know it was higher. I want to say it was like $2.99, maybe $3 something. This one was $1.99 when we bought it. Now, if you was lucky enough to get it for Black Friday, they actually had it on sale for $1.59 for Black Friday. I just pulled up the local stores around me, and almost everybody is out of it due to the Black Friday sale. Because I mean, that's a steal. But again, what we mainly was using it for was we was making some shelves, and I'll get you a shot of those for a Christmas show that was coming up with. So I had to rip some plywood. Now obviously this tabletop is not big enough to rip a whole sheet of plywood, and I knew that when I bought it. So we did have to kind of rig up like a track saw type to rip it down. But then once I got to cutting the shelves out, it was bleeding up. It does have a 12-inch cut to a 12-inch rip to the right side of the table, and a 10-inch rip to the left side of the table. And I will show you, this tabletop is basically about 22 inches deep, and I think it's about 27 inches wide. Yeah, it's about 27.5 inches wide. And so it's not a huge tabletop by any means, but again, I don't have a lot of room. And so, my ultimate goal will be eventually, I want one that'll rip, 36 inches to one side or the other. But those saws can run up to $2,000-3,000 for a top name brand saw. So as usual, most of your table saws, it does come with your usual accessories. Obviously, it does have a little bevel guide here that comes with it. It does have your stop here that is adjustable, and it slides pretty good. It locks down pretty good. No complaints there. And obviously, you raise it up. It has where I have the guard and everything off now because of the type of cuts I was doing. The guard just got in my way. But you can attach your guard and everything here. I have that set on the side right now. It does come with a, I think it was a 24 tooth blade, which actually, surprisingly, is carbide tipped and actually cut pretty clean and pretty good. I did change it out to the 60 tooth just simply because I do a lot of furniture and stuff, so I'm looking for a real super clean cut, and so I did change that blade out for that. But you can see here, it's very easy to raise and lower your blade. Here's the control to change your bevel on your blade, and they make it very easy. Just an unlock button here that slides out, so you can get in here to change out your blade if you need to, make any adjustments. And of course, it's got your set screws in there if you need to change the height on that insert. And so, all in all, it's been a very good saw. We've been using it now for probably 3 or 4 weeks, and for the most part, it does everything we want it to do. My only complaint against the saw is the size of the table, which I knew when I bought it. It's a little small. Some of the projects I do, I need a larger cut, and so the table just isn't quite as large as what I wish it was. But again, I only paid $199 for it. You know, to get the tabletop that I really would have liked to had. Again, you know, that saw is super expensive. And so I don't think it'll be disappointed. I know Craftsman has caught a lot of crap since, you know, Sears sold out, Craftsman got sold off. You know, Ace started carrying it for a while, and then now Lowe's has picked it up also. So both places are selling Craftsman now, Lowe's and Ace Hardware. And I know there for a while some of the manufacturing went outside the United States, and that kind of made a lot of people not happy. You know, Craftsman's always been a real good name. I bought my first Craftsman tool when I was 16 years old. Still have some of those tools over in my toolbox today, and some of the hand tools, the wrenches and stuff like that. I rebuilt my first car when I was 16, started tearing down engines and stuff. So, you know, I've always been a Craftsman fan. I know some of the quality did go away in, you know, in the last five years or so, but for the price, I decided to give them a try again, and so far I haven't been disappointed. I mean, this thing does not lack power at all. I mean, it pulls. I mean, we've cut some really thick wood, some really weird angles on it, and haven't had any issues with anything to do with the saw. Again, my only complaint is, you know, if you're going to be cutting some big cuts, the tabletop is a little small, but it's the same size as the Cobalt portable ones and the DeWalt portable ones. So, you know, you buy a portable table saw, obviously it's got to be a little bit smaller to make it portable. So, you know, again, that's nothing against the saw at all. And I did read just here in the last week or so that they are bringing a lot of the Craftsman manufacturing back within the United States now. They've already brought a lot of it back in and have plans in the next year to bring more back into the United States. And so I did not actually look up on this to see where this particular saw was made, if it was made in the U.S. already or not. But again, you know, that Craftsman is trying to build their name back up by doing the right thing, bringing their manufacturing back in the United States, and bringing you good quality tools. And the reason why I always bought Craftsman in the past is, you know, if you've ever busted a socket or a wrench or anything like that, you could always just take it right back into Sears, hand it to them, and they'd hand you a new one. And I have asked at my local Ace down the road, and even at Lowe's, and they still carry that same policy. So, you know, if you have a hand tool or something like that and it breaks, for the life of the product, you take it back in there, hand it to them, and they'll give you a replacement. And so that means a lot. I know Cobalt has that same warranty now. I think Home Depot has a brand that has that same warranty now. So, you know, Craftsman's not the only one doing that anymore. But that's originally what made Craftsman famous, and reason why I started buying Craftsman from an early age. And so I've got some older saws. I got a miter saw here and a skill saw here that I've had for, gosh, 30 years, I guess, and they're still doing a wonderful job. And I hope I get the same performance out of this one. So far, it's been great. But I know, you know, for the price, I was a little skeptical too. And so that's just why I wanted to do this review for you guys, just to throw it out there, and so that, you know, you could get a first-hand glimpse of what somebody thinks of this saw. I mean, when I bought it, I couldn't find any reviews like that, and so I took a gamble on it, and I've been very pleased. And so, you know, if you're thinking about something, you need something cheap in your shop, maybe something on the job site that you can kind of carry around, throw around a little bit without having a whole lot of money invested in it, check it out. And like I say, right now it's on sale for $159. I paid $199 for it, but right now it's on sale for $159 if you can find it in the stores. They sold out. When I went and bought this, we knew they was probably going to have a sale on it because they had them stacked to the ceiling when I bought this one. And but they seem to be running a little bit low. But I hope that helps you guys out. We'll try to keep you up to date as far as what we're doing in the shop here. As we add more tools, we'll show you what we're adding, and if we start upgrading any tools, we'll tell you why we upgrade, and, you know, and what the purpose behind all that is. And like I say, right now we got a very small shop. We hope that may be changing soon. If you notice, we keep dropping you hints, guys. We got some big news coming, so you gotta stay tuned. So make sure you click on that subscribe button, click on the bell so you can get notifications. So we hope to be maybe bigger shop, a lot bigger shop. You'll have to tune in to see. This is the shelf I was telling you about, guys. Obviously, like most of our other furniture, it does fold up flat, which is pretty neat. This is the main reason why we bought the table saw. checked out that we just reviewed for you. Be sure to check us out. We're going to be at the Kool-Dill Christmas Festival this next Saturday,
December 5th.
December 5th. And so this video is pretty fresh. We're actually recording it the day we're releasing it. And so come out there and check us out. We got some neat stuff for you. We've got the shelves that are new in addition to our sling chairs and our baby swings. And I got one more trick to show you. Come inside. And then we'll also have what we call our Christmas trees. They hold little Hershey Kisses. They have little cutouts so that you can put your little kisses on there. And then again, guys, just like everything else we do, guess what? In the season, it folds down flat. So it's super easy to store. You can see it twist around here. I can show you some I've got unfinished in the garage on how they fold flat. And these are unfinished, guys, right here. I'm still putting the finishing touches on these, but you can see. So once you get done with them for the season, they actually just fold flat. And they'll have the little star on the top. They have a little all-threaded rod that runs through them, so that they'll swivel around at the end of the season, fold them flat, and store them in your closet or wherever you store your other Christmas stuff. Make sure you come check us out next Saturday, December 5th, Kool-Dill Christmas Festival.
Cleveland, Tennessee.